Thanks for making the time to take the How Much of an Emotional Toll is Cancer Taking on You quiz. And congratulations, you're in the right place if you've ever felt overwhelmed, overwrought and overburdened by the constant pressure of being on the cancer journey. And if you've been dealing with the intense challenge of having cancer without being taught any of the skills to deal with its emotional fallout. With the information in this report, you're on your way to building important cancer distress management skills and getting closer to finding inner calm and inner peace. Hi, I'm Janine Billis, Embrace Cancer Coach and creator of this assessment. Over the past 6 years, I've coached clients to triumph over their most intense personal challenges: relationship breakdown, crippling anxiety, deep depression, physical and emotional abuse, as well as cancer. I've also triumphed over my own stage 4 cancer diagnosis. And I found there are 5 degrees of cancer distress people can experience, whether they're just diagnosed, in or past active treatment, or have evidence or not of disease. That led me down the path of creating this emotional toll of cancer self-assessment, so you can get instant self-knowledge about where you're at right now and decide if and what kind of support to seek. So, let's get to your results. Based on the information you've shared and the little I know about you and your situation, the emotional toll cancer is taking on you is what's known as denying distress. What that means is you're beginning to experience the expected pressure of the cancer trajectory, but you believe you've got your emotional and mental equilibrium under control. And while there are lots of different ways people react to cancer and no right or wrong way to feel, when you deny distress, it indicates you may have a lack of awareness that something's wrong with the way you're coping, which shows up as minor nagging thoughts of discomfort or a subtle gut feeling that something's off, but you write these off as, this is cancer. And this can become a block to your emotional and mental well-being. Now, the one big problem with denying distress is it prevents you from discovering you're in the throes of cancer distress and then addressing it healthily. While others are working their way through their cancer distress, you're probably experiencing a state of constant alertness, an adrenaline rush when meeting personal care and health needs, a feeling that something is off but dismissing the problems and the stresses. Your emotional and mental equilibrium is disrupted and you risk being held in a perpetual state of cancer distress, which can be frustrating and concerning for you. And here's the thing. The impact of prolonged, unaddressed cancer distress just gets worse over time. Not only will you find yourself in a state of emotional, physical, and mental disequilibrium, it also ruins everything in its way: relationships, treatment, recovery, and your overall well-being, making you angry, resentful, guilty, and helpless. Many people fail to notice the signs and symptoms of emotional distress until it's too late, and they often hit rock bottom before they realize something has to change. Thankfully, there are some practical and achievable steps you can take to move beyond denying distress, restore your emotional and mental equilibrium, and deal healthily with cancer distress. Try doing the emotional and mental freedom practice in your report daily to take the energy out of your cancer distress and make way for healthier thoughts, emotions, and sensations. I am presently in the process of putting together a group coaching program called Embrace My Diagnosis, specifically with your situation in mind. But before I do that, I want to make sure I take into account your feedback. Can you let me know, when it comes to the emotional toll of cancer distress, what's the biggest challenge you're struggling with right now? Please click the link below to let me know. And as a way of saying thanks, I'll be in touch with special early access to this program. So go ahead and do this right now while you're here and thinking about it. Simply click the button below to let me know what's on your mind so I can tailor the group coaching program to your needs and get you that special early access.